Gemini 3 Flash is a stripped down, lightweight, fast version of Gemini 3. Gemini 3 is a state of the art. It is also quite expensive. It's quite expensive and it's slow. So when building with artificial intelligence, we want something more stripped back that can provide lower performance for a lower price. All big providers have something like this. So with OpenAI, they always have their main model, and then they'll have something called the mini version of it, which will be, again, stripped back, much faster, much more lightweight. If you are using AI on your telephone via the app, this kind of thing it's not that important to you, because you're generally just going to be using whatever you're given. You'll be using 5.2, thinking mode or non-thinking mode. These lightweight apps, lightweight versions of the large language models are only relevant if you are building. If you're using the API, putting artificial intelligence into an application is important. Gemini 3 is not cheap. This came out yesterday and it's really good. We now have a frontier level model for a very affordable price. We talk about intelligence too cheap to measure. Stop thinking about the cost. They've released Gemini 3 Flash, Gemini 3 Pro, and Gemini 3 Deep Think is in beta and it costs a huge amount to run, and Gemini 3 Pro is the main model. Flash, the newest version. I'm not going to read their official announcements. I'm going to hop over to what other people are saying. Kosuke says Gemini 3 Flash is launched. Google has democratized frontier intelligence, top models, available at scale. Coding performance is better than Gemini 2.5 Pro. The price is much cheaper. 2.5 wasn't good, so we're going to ignore that. Designed to handle complex workflows. Allows us to build sophisticated applications that actually work reliably in production. Stronger than Gemini 2.5 Pro. 50 cents for a million input tokens, $3 for a million output tokens. Compared to Gemini 3 Pro, $2 for 1 million input tokens, $12 for every million output tokens. This is $3, 4 times as cheap as Gemini 3 Pro. Humanity's last exam, Gemini 3 Pro scored 37.5%. Gemini 3 Flash, 4 times cheaper, got 33.7%, better than every model apart from GPT 5.2. A million input tokens on GPT 5.2 costs $1.75, and a million output tokens cost $14. Really expensive. We're getting a model cheap, but better than Gemini 3 Pro and Toolathon, quarter of the price. Very cool and exciting if you build with artificial intelligence. This knocks the wind out of ChatGPT and OpenAI. The end of the year has gone to Google with the release of Gemini 3, which we'll use when we build applications. So I'm excited. I'm going to be playing around with it later.